Okay, so for those of you who are bashing, discriminating him, and doubting him that he is a Filipino, this one is the big legit proof that this man is a Filipino. What's up, everybody? Welcome back again to my channel. Thank you so much for being back here again. If you are new here, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you will stay for a little bit longer. And let's go ahead and enjoy this next video that we'll be reacting to. This is one of the most requested one. This is Freeze by Easy Mel. I heard he made this song by himself, from the lyrics itself, from productions, from filming, editing, and all that, everything in it. So in today's video, we'll be analyzing every lyric of this video, and let's dig in and reveal what's in the mind of a 22-year-old talented rapper. Let's go get this started. Let's do this. Seems like he's inside the warehouse, freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, freeze. Give it up, jeez. That's enough, breathe. Little bit of who slays. You're in my streets, pulling up my trees. You got no steez. Run along, bitch, leave. Yeah, I'm talking to you, freeze. Give it up, jeez. That's enough, breathe. Little bit of who slays. You're in my streets, pulling up my trees. You got no.
So I'm guessing this is the chorus, I believe. Man, it's savage. It is savage. We're gonna analyze this probably after we see some verses. It's kind of vague right now. I think it will make a lot more sense once we get to the lyrics. Few of the lyrics. Let's go.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Easy Mel. I'm fairly new to the game, but it came to eat and kill. Hope you don't think
What did he say?
You got no steers. Run along, bitch, leave. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Easy Mel. I'm fairly new to the game, but it came to eat and kill.
Well, he is telling the truth. He's quite honest, actually. He's fairly new to the game, but it's quite savage right there because he's telling them a warning that he came to eat and kill. A little fair warning right there. Man, this man's deadly.
Hope you don't think I'm insane, cause man, I'm pretty chill. So let me drink this propane and down these sleeping pills. Yeah, intoxication, rules this hypocritic nation. What's the true helping agent? Then this media that's got us playing, got us wasting our lives on superficial shit.
Yeah, boy. Yep. All right, let's get to the lyrics right here. Let me pull the lyrics up here a little bit. All right, let's get to this. Intoxication rules this hypocritic nation. What's a true helping agent? That this media that got us playing, got us wasting lives on superficial shit. What the? Yes, he is telling the truth. So he's basically telling us that the media these days are just showing crap, you know, showing different kinds of things that can intoxicate people, feeding us with lots of intoxicating substances, like, you know, smokes, drinks, different kinds of cigarettes, even vapes, narcotic medicines. A lot of people right now are so addicted to narcotics. The government are spending a lot of money for those people who are hooked up or addicted to narcotics. So he's basically saying that got us wasting our lives on superficial shit. No kidding, man. No kidding. Let's go.
So let me drink this propane and down these sleeping pills. Yeah, intoxication rules this hypocritic nation. What's a true helping agent? Then this media that's got us playing, got us wasting our lives on superficial shit. Kinda like
sick, man. This is sick. Wait. Whoa, I like you. I like you. All right, let's get to that bar right there. I know I still don't got the budget for the groupie videos where the booties are all shaking from this stupid little show. Dude. So he's basically saying that the media these days are picking out shows, artists. However, what those artists brought to the table are just fairly nonsensical, instead of him, which is showing more sensical and more substantial things to the people. So that's what he's basically saying right here. So let's go. Yes. Yes. Whoa. Okay. Let's get it here. This is straightforward, morbidly, outrightly honest. This man is telling the truth. So let's get right here. So basically he's saying that hopefully I'm praying that one day I'll be able to make a hit and would be able to finance his own work and getting this music of him to the mass people. So that's basically what he's saying right there. And then mass media is really manipulating people, shoving through the throat what is unnecessary. It's trying to feed them and influencing them with nonsensical things. So let me tell you one fun fact here is that what is the most influential entities these days? It's not our parents anymore. It's not the people around us. It's not our relatives and all that. It is the media these days that is the most influential. Kids these days are being fed with negativity, hate, discriminations, and all that. You see a lot of kids these days are so hooked up to playing games, doesn't even eat and go to school anymore. They will fight their parents. Some kids these days are so brutal. They would even kill their parents. And that is because of what the media is showing and feeding to the people. It is sad. It is sad. All right, man. I like this guy. I like this guy. It's unbelievable that this comes from a 22-year-old. Dude, I like you. I like you.
What's a true helping agent? Then this media that's got us playing, got us wasting.
There we go.
Superficial shit, kinda like I know I still don't got the budget for the groupie videos.
Oh, it's got the moves. I almost missed that. I was so focused with that. Or the lyrics. Yeah. Whoa, yes. I like that move, man. Let's get that one. Love that. Now this chorus makes a lot of sense now. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Oh my goodness. So on this chorus right here, he's basically talking to those people that he's talking into the verses. He's like, hey, stop what you're doing. You guys are nonsense. You doesn't have any taste at all. What you are showing to us, what you are feeding to us. Like, stop this shit. That's what he's saying right there. So let's go. Okay. Swiveling through my blind phase and crippling news I changed the sickening news, the rhymes lame, they picky and true, so I hate. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So he's saying that swiveling through my blind face, I'm crippled and new as I changed the sickening news that rhymes lame, the picky and choose I hate. So he's basically saying that what is showing in the mass media right now, what these companies are showing these days right now to the people are so lame. It rhymes lame. That means it rhymes lame. I like how poetic he is right here, and at the same time so straightforward, so morbidly straightforward and savage. So what they're showing to the people is just hate and hate. Like, you know, discriminating people, discriminating this kind of color. They're like dividing people and making them hate each other. That's what he is saying right here, which is really true. Government parties has their own television that will attack other political party, and the other political parties trying to make their own television company, which is going to attack the other political parties. This is just hate. I don't even watch news anymore because there's so much hate, there's so much negativity, there's so much bad vibes in the news these days. Okay. Okay. Swiveling through my blind phase and crippling news I changed the sickening news, the rhymes lame, they picky and true, so I hate. Yeah, dude. Tell them off. Vision you have for your lives, like you don't have any pride. Would you just open your eyes? There's a whole plethora of music to choose, but I guess the masses fuck with the artist lucid. Oh yes. Oh yes, dude. I'm so glad you are telling all these to us. I'm so glad there's finally who's brave enough to tell all of these facts that's going on right now. Dude, So he's saying that I hate the miniature vision you all have for your lives. That means people are so blind. They're asleep. They're sleeping. They're not awake. That means they're only selective of what they're trying to see. They're only seeing one tiny portion and they're missing all the important things around it. Applying to his sentiments, people these days are so hooked up to nonsensical things that being shown, being fed by the media to them. Majority of the people these days are all materialistic. They like and they always buy branded stuff that being fed by them in the advertisement, and then showing them to the people what they've got, that they were able to buy this expensive stuff. They're trying to show their pride and being boastful to the people around them, intentionally uploading those items that they bought expensively on Facebook and some other social media. So I think what he's trying to say here, it's okay to buy those kind of stuff. However, there are more important things that you need to focus on, because these days, even though people doesn't have any money, they'll borrow money, they'll loan some money just to buy expensive stuff, and they're not being realistic. They're not even thinking how they're going to pay off what they're borrowing, or they don't even have a job. So the next verse here is saying that there's a whole plethora of music to choose, but I guess the masses with the artists losing their screws. Anyhow, so what he's trying to say here, there's plenty of music out there which is more sensical, more substantial, like the work and music that he's doing. However, people still choose those nonsensical ones. Oh yes. Yes. Only scratching the surface that's brought through by the YouTube and news, you know, scorching fire in the furnace of the youth who use it and lose the portion of their cerebellum. So basically what the media is showing right now, a lot of things in social media these days are just influencing the youth in a bad ways, consuming the youthful ability until they'll lose it, and they'll also lose their lives as well because of those bad influence. Okay, I like this dude. Okay. Yes. Morbidly forming a horde, more stories, scoring the hordes and the lore of torn glory, ignoring the hordes to thwart my chords, poor Florida born you. Sorry. Dude, that was like 100 miles per hour right there. It's pretty hard to catch that. So portion of the cerebellum that prevents extortion of watching inhalants influenced by foreign public figures, peasants who think they are soaring like they are in the heavens. Dude, wow. You know what, when these bad companies these days are going to listen, I think this guy would be in a dangerous state. These companies these days would not want this song out there being in the public. So what he's trying to say here is that portion of their cerebellum is part of your brain that prevents extortion of wanting inhalants influenced by foreign public figure peasants to think they are soaring like they're in the heavens. So it's basically saying here that some public figures, you know, some artists, foreigners are badly influencing the masses with those stupid shit. That's what he's saying here. So, all right, let's go. Portion of the cerebellum that prevents the corruption of wanting inhalants influenced by the foreign public. Yes, dude. Oh, I like this dude. I like you, man. So it's basically saying here that these mass media, the masses these days, the people these days, the mass media, these companies these days are choosing this kind of bad influence people to be shown on their televisions. It's basically saying here that the people in the mass media is choosing stupid, influential people, stupid stuff, stupid music, and all of that, instead of those more sensical, honest, and moral influence music. Like they're in the heavens, morbidly forming a horde, more stories, scoring the hordes and the lore of torn glory, ignoring the hordes to thwart my chords, poor Florida born you hordes, run sorry. Yes. Don't mean shit anymore than ever, so better to metal. Living through my hustle and my bustle, turning every single speck of my struggle into a definite lyrical. This is even. Dude, that was a lot of words. That's a lot of words right there. But apologies don't mean shit anymore than ever, so better to metal. Living through my hustle and my bustle, turning every single struggle into a definite lyrical muscle. I will never be the king. It's my family because I really sad. I get no reply. I hope everything will end the bad for you and the fucking commit suicide. Oh, sweet. Oh my goodness. So if he was rapping 100 miles per hour earlier, this time he's rapping like 200 miles per hour. Dude, I can't even like figure out every single lyrics right there. But good thing we have the lyrics here in front of me, and let's go ahead and get through the lyrics one more time. So, but apologies don't mean shit anymore than ever. Yep. So pedal to metal, living through my hustle and bustle, turning every single speck of my struggle into definitive lyrical muscle. So he's basically saying here that all of his hard work, the hustles and bustles, all of his frustration, he's channeling them into making great music and making good lyrics just like this. And then, ooh, this dude is telling the truth. So I think this is basically the heart of being a Filipino right here of Ismael. So he's saying, I will never be the kind of man that abandons my family because I'm feeling sad and get no reply. I hope everything will end up bad for you and you fucking commit suicide and ain't fucking with you. So he's basically saying that these artists these days, these popular artists, these influential figures these days are exploiting their state of being influential, are exploiting their state of being famous and influential. They get sidetracked, they go astray, they go doing stupid things, and they even forget and abandon their family. But him, he ain't doing that. He's never ever gonna abandon his family. That's what he's saying right here. So he's basically saying that family is really more important other than what you achieve right now, because their family is the one that's being there, you starting in a scratch into being famous these days. Your family is there behind you all the time. So I think this is the big highlight right here of Ismael being a big-hearted Filipino, because he is family-oriented. Filipinos are family-oriented. We don't abandon anybody no matter what. Filipinos stick together. No matter how many fights and quarrels we have, we still stick together. And that's the trait of being a Filipino. Family is the most important thing other than career. Okay, so for those of you who are bashing, discriminating him, and doubting him that he is a Filipino, this one is the big legit proof that this man is a Filipino. Okay, so he's saying that I hope everything would end up bad for you and you fucking suicide. I ain't fucking with you, he's saying. So he's saying that if you commit suicide, I ain't going with you. Don't influence me. I have family. Family is more important with me. That's what keeping me on going. Dude, this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. I don't.
I was raised by family. We had a differences, but those differences don't never make us quit being family.
Yes.
All you fake motherfuckers.
Oh, this man's making me cry. The hands are cold. Wow. So he's saying I don't vibe with selfish motherfucks. I was raised by a family. We had the differences, but those differences don't ever make us quit being a family. So he's saying that I ain't doing what you are doing. I was raised by a family. Family is more important for me. Although in a family, we'd have fights, quarrels, we'll have differences, but we don't quit being a family. Word of the day. Word of the day. There we were focusing on the lyrics of that song, and this time I'm gonna go ahead and focus on the video. I missed a lot of things on the video because I was focusing on the lyrics, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to the video itself, the music video. Let's go.